May 22, 1965. Dearest Suzie, I am still getting that letter a day. I love you for them. We have had another interesting mission yesterday and today. There is an island about 40 miles off the coast of Ha Tien. I think that town is on your map. And both Vietnam and Cambodia want it. So yesterday, the VN government put 2 battalions of troops out there and we went out to support them. It is a beautiful island with a real nice beach. Yesterday, we just went out and sat on standby, so we all went swimming and had a good time. Today, we did quite a bit of flying for them, so we didn't get any swimming, but it was still a good mission. I took a lot of slides. I'll send you some of them when I get them developed. I was just tickled to death with Billy. It is a pretty darn record not to miss a day of school. I want to get him a nice present for that, so I will tell you what I want to do if it is all right with you. As I told you before, I will be getting a tax return, but I won't get it before the 1st of August, and it will amount to about $250. They have a real small portable TV in the Saigon PX. It cost $119, but it is real good. I have been thinking about one of them for him since I first saw them, but I didn't think I could ever get one. Now that I'm getting that check, I can see a way to do it, if you don't mind. If you don't mind me getting it, just write and let me know, and don't tell him. Just tell him that I will bring him a surprise. I went down the other day and had each one of the boys, and you, a blue shirt like me that I had myself made. Well, yours is a blouse. They are blue, short sleeve, with a white knight embroidered on the right side and initials on the left pocket. That is, mine and the boys have initials. Yours will have Sue on it. I used the sizes that you sent me, so I hope they all fit. I was going to keep them and bring them with me, but since you are going to be home next month, I guess I'll break down and send them payday. I keep saying I'm not going to send anything else airmail, but we both know better. The white knight that I had put on them is a sign that the platoon I was in before used. I thought it would look better than a snake. If you're wondering about the different ink in this letter, I keep about 3 different pens laying on my desk, and people keep walking in and talking to me, and I pick up a new pen each time. Well, I guess I will close for tonight. I still plan to try to call you when I go to Saigon. I love you all very much, and miss you too much. Tell Billy I am real proud of him for not missing any school. All my love, Bill. On May 22nd, 1965, Popi writes about a rare and surreal mission supporting the South Vietnamese troops on an island off the coast of Ha Tien, claimed by both Vietnam and Cambodia. The assignment, while politically tense, was unusually peaceful. A day of standby turned into a beach trip complete with swimming and snapshots. Popi describes the island as beautiful and relaxing, even as he acknowledges the geopolitical tug-of-war just beneath the surface. The next day brought more flying, but the memory of that quiet shoreline lingers, a moment of lightness in an otherwise heavy war. Back at base, he returns to the comforts of home through gift planning and pride in his son. Billy's perfect school attendance becomes the reason for a surprise, a portable TV from the Saigon PX, purchased with a future tax return. He also shares news of matching blue shirts, custom made with short sleeves, embroidered initials, and a white knight insignia chosen for meaning and memory. The letter blends warmth, humor, and the mundane with brief glimmers of something larger at play, echoing the strange contradictions that define Popi's time in Vietnam. I believe I've mentioned the shirts before, but they were one of the first artifacts I found while cleaning out Mema's trailer when she was moving out. She had all 3 of the boys' shirts left. Each one was small and blue and had their name embroidered on it. There was one for Billy, Brian, and Brett. No Bruce yet. He hadn't been born. I sent the one for Brett to his youngest daughter, my closest cousin. The one for Brian was sent to Brian. Who knows if he still has it. Since Billy has passed, and I didn't feel like I could trust any of his kids with his shirt, that one went to my dad. He wanted it anyway. It is at least something he can remember his dad and his brother fondly by. These shirts are little reminders that most of the gifts Popi got for people over there were customized. Time was put into them. They weren't just things he got in the airport on his way out. It makes you think about how war, in some ways, makes soldiers act like tourists. The shirts are without a doubt symbols of his military service and company, but they're also handmade by a craftsman in Vietnam. They're keepsakes, artifacts to someone like me. This means that Popi was more than just a soldier when he bought them. He was a collector, a tourist, a father, and a consumer. What did the guy making the shirts do after the war was over? Was he sad to lose his business? The photo I chose for today was clearly taken at night. It features Popi, outside, wearing a cobra shirt. The flash is washing out his face, but he's clearly got a big and aggressive cobra on his breast. No surprise he went with the knight and not the cobra for the kids. I'm Alex Lowy, and I hope you have enjoyed listening to this episode of Dearest Suzie and receiving messages from the past that my Popi wrote exactly 60 years ago. I sincerely appreciate your time and interest. Please consider following the podcast on your preferred platform, and if you're enjoying it, I kindly ask that you take the time to rate the show and leave a review. Also, please follow the project on YouTube, X, and Instagram. All likes, comments, shares, and reviews will help grow the reach of this story. The links for these things should be in the description of this episode. Please feel free to email me at dearestsuziepodcast@gmail.com if you have anything you'd like to say. I'd love to chat or to hear about your stories as well. Thank you for listening, and God bless.